In August, as the college football season began, Aztecs fans dreamed of the New Year's Six. By the end of September, they expected the New Year's Six. And by the middle of October, they wondered if San Diego State's win total would actually cap at 6. But any disappointment over Saturday's meeting with Army in the Armed Forces Bowl is comforted by Rashad Penny's latest run and last run at the history books.
And busting it open is Rashad Penny. Look at the breakaway speed of the future NFL draft pick. Touchdown, Rashad Penny, 81 yards. Texas. Touchdown number 2 for Rashad Penny today. And Rashad Penny has now set the single-season San Diego State rushing record.
He sure has, as you see the record-breaking run right there as Penny takes the record Donnell Pumphrey set last season, and the Eagles running back couldn't be happier, immediately tweeting his congratulations. The Black Knights, they don't care about records, just about running the football down the Aztecs' throat. Andy Davidson put an Army up 7 with 20 seconds left. Black Knights don't want to kick it off to that guy as he sits one short of the all-time return record, so they kick it to the other guy. What's his name, Juwan Washington or something? Well, America, guess who's next in line for best running back no one east of the Rockies knows about, as the block by Penny makes him free and Washington in the end zone, 21-all at halftime. Army brings out the special forces after the break. Fake field goal, but there's a better tactical unit on the other side to snuff it out. And the Aztecs, with the ball, do exactly what you think they'll do. Back to Penny and everybody in New York City. Watch that run, 28-21 SDSU. Army then doing something they never do. Pass the ball. 2 problems. 1, that's a receiver throwing it. 2, that's not a receiver catching it. Anthony Luke with the pick. But the offensive coaching staff decided to do something they shouldn't be doing at all. Passing the ball. Look what happens to Chapman there. Pick, and Army would score again. Finally, somebody talks some sense to the Aztecs. Back to Penny, back to the end zone. Bowl record 4 touchdown finishes the game's 5th all-time in single-season yards in NCAA history. 35-28 with 5 and change to go. Enough time for Ahmad Bradshaw to run for a clutch first on 3rd down in the red zone. Enough time for Darnell Woolfolk to punch in the touchdown to go down 1. And enough time to run the sweep to Kel Walker for the go-ahead 2-point conversion. And in a game where the goal is to run, not pass, it's a fitting end for Christian Chapman in this offense. That's intentional grounding. And as the clock runs out, time to lateral? Nope. Stolen by Elijah Riley for the last gut punch. San Diego State falling to the Black Knights in the best bowl game of the season, 42-35. A lot to be mad about, but still a 3rd straight 10-plus win season on the Mesa.
I don't know what they feel like about their defense, but I think our defense played really, really poorly. And that's coaching, so that's my fault. We had some chances to put the game away, just like they did, and we didn't win it. So there are no excuses for not winning, but obviously we're disappointed.
I know these guys got a great future ahead of them. Just got to set this loss and then come back harder in the offseason. This is not all about me anymore. It's about next year's team. The game is over. It's in the past. I thought it was a great game. I couldn't play in any last game like this. I mean, I thought I went out the right way.
Well, I think they were going to set a world record for yards per play. I mean, that Penny kid, what a player. And I just felt like we needed to win it in regulation. I didn't want to give him a chance to get the ball back again.
Aside from the Armed Forces Bowl, it's been a snoozer of a bowl season, so let the Birmingham Bowl between Texas Tech and South Florida be your alarm clock.
Plenty of coverage. All alone! Touchdown, T.J. Vasher! Flowers looking for that touchdown. Got that touchdown! Tyree McCants! His pressure, trying to roll out of the pocket. Now he's got to let it go on the run. Will unload. It's going to come up short of the end zone. And the Bulls survive.
Now that we all have our collective breath, it's USF surviving 38-34. Michigan State, they come into town Friday, and if you hear that music, you know it means Washington State's rolling into the Marriott on a Saturday. With them comes 7 players from San Diego, headlined Todd Woods of Helix on defense, and Desmond Patton of Patrick Henry on the offense.
Coming back from 12-degree weather to 60-degree weather is always good. So, I mean, there's nothing not to love about San Diego. I mean, we're the air raid offense, so hopefully we go out there and show them, why we're such an explosive offense. I mean, why we're one of the top passing offenses in the country. And, I mean, yeah, hopefully just bring that Pac-12 energy straight to San Diego.
We have great food, great Mexican food. I can't wait to get into that. California burritos. Being home with my family, seeing them. It's actually been kind of a long time since I've seen them. It's nice, man. They don't really get a chance to watch me play. The only time they get to watch me play is on TV, so it's going to be nice.
That's one heck of a linebacker right there. Now that the Prep Football Bowl season is over, let the Prep Football All-Star season begin. Between now and the end of January, San Diego kids will be part of no fewer than 6 showcase games. And we started with the 6th edition of the San Diego Friday Night Lights All-Star Showcase, a game that was to include Will Burton, but obviously we all know what happened with his tragic death, so a moment of silence before the game. First quarter Red All-Stars strike first. St. Augustine's DeAndre Daniels, the Silver Pigskin fan vote finalist, getting it in there after 9 yards, 7-0. Then a man from the South Bay that you need to know, Nolasco Ubaldo, sack, strip, fumble recovery for him. Second quarter action now, and it is Christian's Brad Jeremiah, the Silver Pigskin finalist, going to a man with a ring. Still Canyon's Jordan Anderson gets 2 touchdowns of the day. It's 14-7. After the break, Mission Bay's Kenneth Russell, pick and a 6 as the Red All-Stars extend their lead to 28-7. Staying in the third now, it is the former student athlete, spotlight honoree, Kyle Grady. Man can fly a helicopter and throw a ball. He gets it to Dejon Thomas, running down the sidelines, 37-yard touchdown, and it's a Red All-Stars type of game. And it continues with this episode of the X-Files. La Jolla's Trevor Scully going to Malachi Russell for the 23-yard touchdown. It's all Red All-Stars today, 55-14.
Man, it felt great. I haven't been on none of these before. I'm blessed to be in this All-Star game. I wasn't expecting this to happen. I pray to God that I hope to go to the next level.
It's just hard work, dedication, like catch the ball. That's all I did, score. In practice, he was hitting me all week, so we kind of had like connection, that little connection. Like he look at me and I just run a go.
Do it, man. It's a lot of fun getting to see all these guys out here, getting to meet all these other people. You don't get to see them in the season, so it's a great experience.
Being hurt this season took me down, but then I was able to get this. I was able to come in and just showcase my talent. This just helped me grow as a person and just compete every day and practice just with different people that I didn't play with.
Over at Lincoln High, it's the Kings of San Diego hosting the San Diego Guardians in crosstown ABA action. Second quarter action here. David Kinder tying the game with a big 3-pointer. He hits 31 for the Guardians. At the other end, Braxton Smith driving the lane and scores 2 of his 22 for the Kings. Later, Jaquise Terry doing the honors. He finishes with a team-high 24 points. Kings win 138-106. And this is actually Terry's last game, and he's off to flight school in Oklahoma.
It was a little bittersweet, a lot of emotions out there, man, but I was glad to go out there with the way I played, also the way my teammates played, man, for it to be my final game as of right now. It was a very good way to go out.
Great game, great energy, you know, we like to bring the fans out, a lot of energy, a lot of fun, you know, just high up-tempo game, that's what we like to play. Defense first, and then offense will take care of itself as long as you got the defense.
A huge adrenaline rush, just to have the support of the whole city behind us, having family and friends, being able to come out here and perform at a very high level. It just fuels us throughout the whole game. So we feed off that energy just as well as they feed off ours.